Okay, we're here in Arizona, and I want to show how we make the beads for the I call it the bead configuration of our starship. So I got Julian here. Julian's going to show how we make beads. So Julian, I'm going to take a close-up of what it is you're doing. That's a finished bead. Show them how you're going to wrap up the bead.
First take this coil, which is 910, and we use thin wire for beads, so it's easier for it to fit.
You can use thick or thin.
Yeah, and we actually do a little trick here, like a little hook. And
so show me the hook. What are you doing? Okay, put a little hook on the wire. Okay.
And then put the paper.
And that paper is covered in what?
In CS3, which is a magnetical.
Okay, so you're making a magnetical bead.
I slide into the hook, and then tie it so it's not loose.
Okay.
So it holds everything in place. And then I put the paste.
And this is your magnetical CH3 paste. And you pasted the paper beforehand too. So that just kind of makes the paper a little bit moist.
And then we start rolling.
How many turns do you do?
You mean the paper?
Yeah.
I don't know.
About 3 turns.
No,
Three,
not
4
3
turns?
No, many turns. We measure everything already, so.
So the papers are all measured out in advance. You're going to wrap up all that paper?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to have a very strong one.
Mm-hmm. So this way, because of the hook, so this paper doesn't go loose.
Okay.
The next one we copper sheet.
A little piece of copper, almost foil.
Yeah.
So you can bend it by hand.
Yeah. And then I would do this to tighten it and get it as round as possible.
Okay. Then what do you do?
And then next one we put the zinc sheet. Zinc sheet.
Yeah. Again, it's zinc foil.
It's harder.
And our foil is a little bit heavier duty, so it's a little harder to. Okay, and then that one goes
into what we call the first coil of the inner ring of the whole thing.
Okay, so it slides right in there.
Yeah. Perfect.
And then you're ready to start the next bead.
And this is
there at the end.
Yeah, this is magnetical, which is in the inner ring.
Inner ring is magnetical.
This is the first coil, and we use the tail of the second coil as the center pin. That's the Davis cheek, which makes the whole thing easier.
Yeah.
And then.
So what would you do if you were doing a gravitational bead?
Almost same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You don't need to wrap it, but what kind of materials would you use for gravitational ring? And those would go on the outer ring.
Yeah. You want me to wrap that right?
What are you using? Are you using
copper oxide for this
copper oxide
demonstration?
Or any of the other oxides?
Like maybe CO2, magnesium, or zinc. And the same thing, that little hook.
Okay.
Little hook. And where's my
so that's how we make beads, and then show them over here on the ones that's already made. how we put them together. I'll show you down here. We have your magnetical in the middle and your gravitational on the outside. Okay, that's bead making.